Hello again everybody, and welcome back to Dragon Warrior 1. Which, the first half of this video is probably going to be just training. Or, well, grinding. Which, well, I say the first half, but it's probably going to be longer than the half. It's probably going to take, like, maybe about 4/5 of the video. Anyway, I'm glad that I got through getting the items from the Dragon Lord's castle. So I won't have to be dealing with traveling through the side paths. Anyway, there is another thing I really should mention about before you fight with the Dragon Lord. That's only for this version. On the NES version, it pretty much kills you instantly. It freezes the screen and you can't do anything. Anyway, it shouldn't take any more than 5 turns to beat most things. The main reason why I say 5 is because, well, the Rock Golem and the Mad Knights are up in the castle. Around the castle, you shouldn't have any problem dealing with them in 2 or 3 turns. Anyway, I really would not recommend fighting the Dragon Lord without a weapon unless you're at least level 23. Now then, I know some people may try going through the side passages where these staircases are. But wow, there's something I really should mention about them. Pretty much they're just a dead end. You see, if you actually go in and through them, which I may as well show you because, well, why not? I mean, I can do that and grind at the same time. Anyway, if you open the door, you can go downstairs. Yes, you will be underground, but you won't actually be able to get to the main area. I think there may be an herb or two down there, but I can't honestly remember if there are any treasure chests here. Yeah, pretty much this one's a dead end and the other one's a dead end. And apparently they're not connected. I always thought they were connected somehow, but apparently not. Anyway, I would highly suggest saving your MP for heal more, just in case you need to do it. Hopefully these Star Wyverns don't cast heal more too often. Yeah, most of these enemies aren't going to be much of a problem, with the exception being the Mad Knight. Main reason why I say that is because of sweep spell. Yeah, that very annoying ability. You can easily lose 80 or more HP because of that. Depending on how long to go to sleep for. I know some people may think I'm over-leveling it based on how much damage I can do to these normal monsters, but no, I'm not. Because at level 23 you can do up to maybe 12 damage if you're lucky. I mean, most of the time you'll probably be dealing somewhere between 10 and 12 damage. That's going to be about it without a weapon. Now then, if you are doing a general playthrough, I would highly suggest having a steel sword, at the very least. I'm gonna guess price 7,000. As I said, I know that it levels off after level 20, I think. Anyway, another important thing to note is Radiant. I would highly suggest using a torch when actually going for the Dragon Lord. Because you'll be wanting to save as much MP as you possibly can for that fight. Because you'll actually have to be fighting two forms of Dragon Lord. The first form's more of a spellcaster than anything. That being said, Firebane's probably gonna be the thing that hits you the worst. And the second form, it has a very powerful breath attack that deals up to, I'd say anywhere from 50 to 60 damage. Which can easily kill you in about 3 or 4 turns. That being said, I would highly suggest just sort of watching your HP and your MP. Hopefully you don't run out of MP. Because heal more is very important for that fight. Not necessarily for the first fight, but definitely for the second. Yeah, another enemy I should mention is the Rock Golem. Those things have a lot of health, and they can do quite a bit of damage. That being said, I would highly suggest watching out for them, and hopefully you can run away from them when you're dealing with the main boss, because You'll probably need to use heal more after dealing with damage and use the weapon. Yeah, rock golem. As you can see, these things can deal about 20 damage, and they got a lot of health. Thankfully, they don't have anywhere near as much defense as some things. That being said, I don't know why they're called rock golems, but whatever. Anyway, as I mentioned in the last video, the NES version and this version are two very different things when it comes to maps, especially. I mean, most of the ones they got right, but things like the Dragon Lord's Castle and the caverns to the southwest of Tangio are very different. Remember, at this point, you'll be running into the Axe Knights and Red Dragons. Bunch of Axe Knights and Red Dragons. I'm pretty sure Red Dragons can cast Stop Spell, and Axe Knights can cast Fire Bane and Heal More. Yeah, just like that. Thankfully, they are susceptible to Fire Bane most of the time. Of course, if you're going for the boss, I would highly suggest just running away or killing it with a physical attack. Because seriously, you will be wanting MP for the boss fight. I cannot stress that enough. Anyway, I should be about ready to level up, I think. I think my guess was 37,000. Yeah, hopefully dragons just spend their time spitting fire and casting stop spells. I mean, usually red dragons don't successfully cast stop spells. That being said, there shouldn't be much of a problem. Yeah, make sure to get to the habit of using heal more when you get down to, I'd say 60 or 65, because seriously, you will be wanting to use heal more at that point, because this boss can be very difficult if you don't. And it's probably going to kill you next turn if it gets the first hit. Thankfully, the Dragon Lord does actually have two fire attacks. The first one is the Intense Flames, which can do the 50 to 60 damage, and the second one is a much weaker version that only deals around 15 damage. Hopefully it uses that for the most part. $41,000, I can guess. Anyway, I'm not actually going to fight the Dragon Lord this time around, but I really do want to bring up something for this particular version of the game. As I was saying, it sort of automatically freezes the game and kills you. Well, you can't really do anything after you say yes to the following question he's gonna ask soon. But if you answer yes to this question and you have a weapon in your hand, he'll actually tell you to give him your weapon. And if you hit yes without a weapon, he just automatically does it, and that's the only speech box you actually got for that one. And you'll just sort of appear back here. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I probably need a few extra keys. I'm pretty sure I got these stat boosters in this area, didn't I? Yep, I'll take that as a yes. Just sort of fill up on keys. And then wait. You know, if you get technical, if you're playing the third one, you can technically give that guy that sells you keys, well, the first guy, which is the one in the river town, the magic key in the third one, which is technically the predecessor to this one, which I really don't understand why it just doesn't give you the permanent magic key that the predecessor handed to him, but whatever. Yeah, what was my guess? 41,000. That shouldn't take too long. Yeah, at this point, I'd say Shadow Knights will probably run from you. And yes, Shadow Knights, warriors, whatever you want to call them, do appear around the castle. Not actually in it, though. Yeah, I guess one more round in this area and, wow, underneath this castle, and I should be ready for the Dragon Lord after I go back to town for the inn. Again, as I said, level 23 is the minimum I've ever done it. Which reminds me, I really should get Torch. I know it's only 2 MP that Radiant is, but seriously, you'll be wanting to save the MP for heal more. Well, then again, I guess I could always try it as long as to get one more level. But we'll see what happens. I don't think Axe Knights actually have the ability of casting the sleep spell. Not to my knowledge, anyway. Okay, 2000. I really don't know what else to say other than most of this is grinding. Yeah, that's the main reason why you should always keep herbs. Especially when going for the boss. Yeah, that trick where you actually move to the end in that river town really does help if you're low on stats and need a quick way to get back to town. And just so long as you don't run into any Mad Knights or rock golems, this is a pretty good place to grind. Now then, if you ever do lose your wife, probably the best way to get through it is actually just sort of a wall crawl along. Yeah, looks like I'll have to go back to town. I hope it's no more than 42,000 for the next level up. Yeah, again, it's still overall better to use your physical attack on most things that are immune to spells, for the most part. Boy, how'd my HP get that low? Alright, one more level up, go back to town, and I should be able to finish this game. Well, apparently I was right. And since I really don't want to go and walk all the way around the town again, this is probably just going to be overall faster. It's the exact same nightmare all over again. Okay. Well, remember to refill your herbs, because seriously, you'll be needing them. So whatever you don't need. And buy a torch. Well, at least that's what I would personally suggest. Anyway, back to the Dragon Lord, which I know I've been there like 4 times already, but yeah, I think that is about right, I guess it would be free. Yeah, well. Anyway, don't worry about much of the smaller stuff. You should be able to recover most of your HP by walking around anyway. The Wild's armor is really good for that. Again, you're probably only going to be dealing anywhere from 10 to 12 damage if I remember right. It may be a bit more, but not much. Anyway, up into the castle. Make sure you have at least one key, because remember, the doors keep locking themselves for some odd reason. And keep going. Now then, if I didn't already mention this, the level cap of this game is actually 30. And I'm pretty sure the experience cap is 65,545, I'd like to say. Or maybe it was 65. I don't know, it was one of those numbers. Okay, check behind the throne room. Go down the stairs. Use the torch. Which again, I know it has one less than Radiant does. Fortunately, the torch doesn't actually give out until after you leave the area. To a lighted area anyway. And go through. And if you are going to heal, make sure you use herbs. Because that's going to be very important if you aren't using a weapon. Hopefully you can get away from any Mad Knights. Seriously, you can deal with them, but as they put you to sleep, they can deal a lot of damage. Let's see here, I think it was the left one. Hopefully you can get away from the rock golems too. I probably could have ran the first turn, but ah well. Okay. Again, there's that treasure chest in the next level, I think. Just in case you lost an herb. Yeah, that was treasure chest right there. That is, of course, only if you need it. I'm gonna guess about 44,000 for the next level up anyway. Alright, up here. Down and around. Deal with whatever comes away. Probably should have ran from a rock golem, but oh well. To the right. Alright, and all the way back around. Hopefully you can avoid fighting any of the actual enemies here. If not, make sure you use physical attacks, because you'll really want to be saving your MP for later. Alright, now right in front of the Dragon Lord, make sure you use all the herbs you can to heal yourself to maximum. And I think that's maximum, yep. Alright, well I got about 20 heal mores. I hope it's enough. Anyway, when he talks to you, they know. Again, and you gotta fight him. Now then, let me warn you, the Dragon Lord, yes, he can actually get the first strike. That being said, that can be awfully dangerous, especially in his second form. Hopefully he doesn't cast heal more. Yeah, that's what I thought he'd do. And what I always suggest healing when you get down to 50. For this form anyway. Yeah, he can put you to sleep too. Hopefully he doesn't put you to sleep too often. Because he can be pretty dangerous if you can't do anything. Hopefully all he really does is unsuccessful sleep spells. I don't think he can cast Stop Spell, but at least I hope he can't, because seriously, you will be needing heal more a lot in this fight. Okay. Second form. The Behemoth. You know, that thing that looks like it's from Shadowgate. Now then, again, he does have the potential of getting the first strike. That being said, I would highly suggest having your health over 50. Hopefully, he just usually does a weak fire attack, but that's not always the case. His intense flames attack is most dangerous. Of course, it's arguable whether or not this guy's more dangerous than the Golem's physical attack. I think this guy's got something like 200 health. Again, seriously, don't cast any spells, they'll just sort of die out on you. Well, apparently he has more than I thought. I know I seem to be using heal more a lot, but yeah, you have to. Alright, and I killed the Dragon Lord with my hands. Or maybe I bashed it with the shield a bit, but anyway, after you beat him, you teleport out of the castle. Now then, there are several things I would hide, which I'm gonna bring up. Now then, as far as I know, there isn't anything really new about the shrine areas. I think they sort of tell you the exact same thing as the rest of them, but anyway, I know you can't actually buy keys anymore. That being said, if you want to talk to people, you should have really bought keys before you beat the Dragon Lord. Anyway, there's not a whole lot new in the River Town other than the people in the two corners of town that were looking for each other found each other. And that key guy sort of tells you that he's going to be looking for a way to make a permanent key. Anyway, there isn't a whole lot else I can think of that's really new. I mean, I'll get back to Tanjiro as soon as I can, but the only one I can really think of offhand is actually in the desert town, which I'll get to shortly. Yeah, here we go. I can't think of a whole lot else in the other towns, but anyway, this is Garin. He's the guy who you got the harp from. Or well, you stole the harp from his tomb. Anyway, that's about it for that. And the only other one that's really of any importance, especially for my run, is in the town of Cole. Which, after showing you this, I should just go back to Tanjiro and finish the game. Because, as I said, I'm pretty sure that all the Guardians have the exact same thing to say, so I'm not gonna bother going over to that shrine in the northwest of this location. Anyway, Cole. I could have probably done it at 22, but oh well, I'm glad I waited for 23. It went a bit easier. Anyway, this guy. I didn't use any sword, pal. Anyway, I think that's it. So let's just end the game. I'll let the credits play, and that's going to be that. Also make note that you can't actually get back to the Sunstone guy or anything. Anyway, I just go and talk to this king. You actually have to talk to him the way he's facing. If you don't, he says something along the lines of, face your king. Anyway, if you got the princess with you, the guards will take her upstairs. And interestingly enough, you don't actually need the princess to complete the game. I should also bring up the fact that you don't actually have to beat the dragon that's guarding the princess. If you go through the game, you beat it, and it actually automatically kills the dragon. So you don't have to deal with the dragon when trying to get the princess. Which again, that dragon is a bit weaker and has, well, I think he has more health. But other than that, not much of a problem. Anyway, that was Dragon Warriors 1 and my special run of no weapons. That being said, I'll just let the credits play and end this episode. I hope everybody enjoyed this series. That being said, I really don't have much else to say other than yeah, Dragon Warrior is a pretty good game, and I will be getting to the second and third one soon, not necessarily in that order. Actually, I meant to do the third one first, as it was the predecessor to the first one, but yeah, unfortunately, as I said earlier, my hard drive broke. That being said, this one's probably going to get uploaded first. Alright, there's all the things that help make this game, and the end. Okay, I am going to end this episode here. I'm hoping to pick up further in the series in the next episode I do. That being said, I hope everybody has a good day.